Over 60 and waking up at night? Replace plain water with these 7 drinks for deep, restful sleep. Number 1 is peppermint tea, a cool calm for your stomach and brain. You've probably enjoyed peppermint in candies or gums, but did you know that in tea form, it can actually help you sleep? Especially for seniors, peppermint tea can be a simple, natural way to relax both your body and mind right before bed. Peppermint tea is made from the leaves of the Mentha piperita plant. It contains a key compound called menthol, which has been shown to gently relax the muscles of your digestive tract and soothe tension in your nervous system. That's especially important after 60, when the digestive system can become more sensitive and stress can linger long into the evening. In fact, a 2019 study published in Complementary Therapies in Medicine showed the participants who consumed peppermint extract reported improvements in sleep quality, less physical tension, and fewer nighttime awakenings. While the study used an extract, the effects carry over to peppermint tea, especially when used as part of a consistent nighttime routine. Menthol is believed to interact with GABA receptors in the brain, the same receptors targeted by many calming supplements, which helps your brain shift from daytime alertness to nighttime rest. To get the most out of peppermint tea, prepare it correctly. Steep 1 tea bag or 1 tablespoon of dried peppermint leaves in hot water for about 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool to a comfortable warmth, then sip slowly about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. You only need a small cup, about 120 to 150 milliliters, to feel the benefits without putting pressure on your bladder. That's one of the key differences between this and plain water. Peppermint tea relaxes the body instead of waking it up, and it hydrates without making you run to the bathroom in the middle of the night. One common myth says you shouldn't drink anything before bed, but that only applies to cold, sugary, or large drinks. Warm herbal teas like peppermint can actually help your body wind down when used properly. If you're lying in bed with a tense stomach, restless legs, or a racing mind, try a warm cup of peppermint tea. It's caffeine-free, gentle, and all natural, backed by centuries of use and growing scientific support. Number 2 is a warm cow's milk, the classic sleep trigger that still works. You might remember being given a glass of warm milk before bed as a child. It wasn't just comfort, it was smart biology. And as we age, this old-fashioned ritual becomes more useful than ever. Warm cow's milk is a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to make serotonin and melatonin, 2 key hormones that regulate sleep. After 60, your melatonin levels naturally decline, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. But by giving your body the raw materials it needs, like tryptophan, you can gently encourage your system to restore its natural sleep rhythm. A 2020 review published in the journal Nutrients looked at several clinical trials involving dairy intake and sleep quality. The researchers concluded that milk and dairy products may support better sleep, especially when part of a regular nighttime routine. It's not just about the nutrients. It's about the warmth, the consistency, and the calming ritual. Warm milk also has another hidden benefit: thermal comfort. Drinking something warm in the evening helps raise your skin temperature and signal your body that it's time to relax. This drop in core temperature after the warm drink mimics the body's natural cooling before sleep, helping to trigger melatonin release. So how do you use it properly? Warm up about 120 to 150 milliliters of cow's milk, just enough for a small glass. Heat it gently on the stove until it's warm but not boiling. Avoid adding sugar, honey, or flavored syrups, especially if you're managing blood sugar. If you're lactose intolerant, no problem. Lactose-free milk offers the same sleep-promoting benefits without the discomfort. Drink it 60 to 90 minutes before bed, ideally after dinner, but not immediately before lying down. Sip it slowly, breathe deeply. Let it become part of your wind-down routine. Some think milk is just for kids, or too heavy at night. But a small cup of warm milk won't cause bloating or weight gain when used wisely. For many seniors, it's a soothing way to ease into sleep. This isn't about drinking more. It's about drinking smarter. If teas haven't helped, or you wake up too early, warm milk might be the missing link. Number 3 is magnolia bark tea, the natural way to quiet an overactive mind. If you ever lie in bed with your thoughts racing, or you wake up at 3 a.m. feeling oddly alert, even without a clear reason, your brain may be stuck in a state of high alert. This is surprisingly common after 60, and it often has to do with elevated nighttime cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. That's where magnolia bark tea can help. Magnolia bark has been used for centuries in traditional Chinese and Japanese medicine to support relaxation and calm. Its secret lies in two active compounds, hinokiol and magnolol. These plant-based polyphenols interact directly with GABA receptors in the brain, the same system targeted by many anti-anxiety and sleep medications. But unlike synthetic drugs, magnolia bark acts gently, helping to reduce nervous system activity and lower cortisol levels, without grogginess in the morning. In a 2013 study published in Phytomedicine, participants who consumed hinokiol reported faster sleep onset, deeper sleep stages, and fewer early awakenings. While more research is still needed, the early results are promising, especially for older adults dealing with stress-induced sleep problems. To use magnolia bark tea properly, steep 1 tea bag or about 1 teaspoon of dried magnolia bark in freshly boiled water for 10 to 15 minutes. The flavor is earthy and slightly woody, so you can add a small cinnamon stick or slice of ginger for taste. Drink a small cup, about 120 to 150 milliliters, slowly, around 60 minutes before bedtime. And don't let the word bark scare you. It's not heavy or harsh. In fact, magnolia bark tea is naturally caffeine-free and has a gentle calming effect without disrupting digestion or causing drowsiness the next day. Many believe only strong pills can calm a racing mind, but often the real issue is an overactive stress response, not a lack of sleep hormones. Magnolia bark helps rebalance that, naturally. Don't mix it with sedatives or sleep aids unless your doctor says so. Magnolia is natural but powerful. If you fall asleep easily, but wake up with a busy mind, this might be just what your nervous system needs. Try it for a few nights. Notice how quickly you fall asleep, how often you wake, and how rested you feel. Number 4 is golden milk with nutmeg, a deeper twist on an ancient sleep elixir. Golden milk has long been praised for its calming properties, but when you combine it with a touch of nutmeg, this soothing drink becomes an even more powerful nighttime remedy, especially for seniors who struggle with joint pain, anxiety, or restless sleep. Golden milk is typically made with warm, nut-based milk, like almond or oat, and turmeric, the bright yellow spice known for its anti-inflammatory power. The star compound in turmeric is curcumin, which has been shown to help lower cortisol levels, your body's stress hormone that can remain elevated at night and interfere with your natural sleep rhythm. But when you add a pinch of nutmeg, you introduce a second sleep-friendly compound, myristicin. In small amounts, myristicin has mild sedative effects. It supports the body's natural production of serotonin, which converts into melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. This gentle combination works with your nervous system, not against it, creating a perfect setting for rest and recovery. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology reviewed the effects of dietary curcumin and found that it helped reduce anxiety and supported deeper, more restful sleep. While turmeric alone isn't a cure-all, its role in relaxing the body, especially when paired with warming spices like nutmeg, makes it a reliable part of a nightly routine. To prepare golden milk with nutmeg the right way, warm about 150 milliliters of almond, oat, or other nut-based milk in a small saucepan. Add 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, a small pinch of ground nutmeg, and a pinch of black pepper to boost absorption of curcumin. Stir gently and avoid bringing it to a full boil. You can also add a cinnamon stick for extra warmth and circulation support, but skip any sweeteners. Sip this blend 60 to 90 minutes before bed as part of your wind down. Turmeric and nutmeg in warm milk help shift your body from stress to rest, naturally. Unlike water, golden milk warms, relaxes muscles, and supports deep sleep. Just a few sips are enough. It's more than a drink, it's a signal. You can let go now. You don't need a full mug. It's more than a drink. It's a signal that says it's safe to let go. Number 5 is valerian root tea, nature's gentle sedative. If you're someone who struggles to shut off at night, even when your body feels tired, valerian root tea could be the key to finally getting the deep sleep you deserve. Especially after 60, when the nervous system becomes more sensitive and natural GABA activity starts to decline. Valerian works as a safe, time-tested way to help your brain and body relax. Valerian root contains powerful plant compounds like valerianic acid, which help increase the levels of GABA, a calming neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in sleep regulation. When GABA is activated, it slows brain activity and creates the right internal environment for falling asleep. But unlike sleeping pills, valerian doesn't force drowsiness. It supports your body's own rhythm, gently guiding you into rest. In 2020, a review published in Phytotherapy Research examined more than 60 studies and found that valerian root may be a safe and effective remedy for mild sleep disorders, especially in older adults. Participants in several trials experienced improved sleep quality, reduced time to fall asleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, and no major side effects. The best part? Most reported feeling clear-headed and alert the next morning. To prepare valerian tea, steep 2 to 3 grams of dried valerian root or 1 tea bag in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. Cover the cup to prevent essential oils from evaporating. After steeping, let the tea cool to a comfortable temperature, then sip slowly. Drink about 120 to 150 milliliters roughly 1 hour before bedtime. Be prepared. Valerian has a strong, earthy smell and taste, but many longtime users say the results are worth it. If needed, add a slice of fresh ginger or cinnamon to soften the flavor. You don't need high-dose meds for real sleep. Gentle, natural support, like valerian, can be just as effective, especially as your body ages. Valerian tea is non-habit forming and caffeine-free. But if you're on meds for anxiety, depression, or insomnia, check with your doctor first. If you're tired of tossing and turning or waking up at 3 a.m., unable to get back to sleep, give valerian tea a try. 3 nights may be all it takes to feel a noticeable difference. Number 6 is cherry juice, a sweet, natural source of melatonin. If you find yourself falling asleep late or waking up too early, your body may not be producing enough melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. That's common after 60, as melatonin levels naturally decline with age. But there's a gentle and delicious way to support your body's natural rhythm. Unsweetened tart cherry juice. Tart cherries are one of the very few fruits that contain natural melatonin, along with tryptophan and anthocyanins, compounds that reduce inflammation and support overall sleep quality. Together, these nutrients help signal to your brain that it's time to rest. In a small 2018 study published in the American Journal of Therapeutics, older adults with insomnia drank tart cherry juice twice a day for 2 weeks. The results showed significant improvements in sleep duration and efficiency. On average, participants slept over an hour longer each night compared to when they drank a placebo. What makes cherry juice especially appealing is that it works without sedating you. It doesn't knock you out. It simply gives your body the raw materials to make its own melatonin naturally. That makes it a great option for seniors who want to avoid the side effects of synthetic sleep aids. To use it correctly, choose 100% unsweetened tart cherry juice, ideally organic. Avoid blends, concentrates, or juices with added sugars, which can spike your blood sugar and disrupt your sleep. Measure out about 100 milliliters, optionally dilute it with a little warm water, and drink it 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. This small glass is enough to trigger a natural increase in melatonin production without overwhelming your bladder. Unlike plain water, which may cause nighttime urination, cherry juice is absorbed slowly and doesn't shock the kidneys or chill your core. Not all fruit juice is bad at night. Tart cherry juice is low in sugar, rich in antioxidants, and supports better sleep. If you're lying awake too long or waking up too early, this simple evening habit might help reset your sleep cycle. Try it for a few nights. Notice if you fall asleep easier or wake up more rested. Cherry juice isn't just sweet, it's smart. And it might be the gentle shift your sleep needs. Number 7 is warm gelatin drink, the deep sleep drink. Your joints will thank you for. Of all the drinks that support restful sleep, this one may surprise you the most. It's not a tea and it's not a juice. It's a simple, warm drink made from unflavored gelatin. And for seniors, it might just be the most powerful option on the list. When dissolved in warm water, gelatin becomes a rich source of glycine, an amino acid that plays a crucial role in promoting deep, non-REM sleep. Glycine helps lower your core body temperature, relax your muscles, and slow your heart rate, all key signals that tell your brain it's time to rest. A 2007 study published in Neuropsychopharmacology found that participants who took 3 grams of glycine before bedtime experienced significantly better sleep quality, fewer nighttime awakenings, and most importantly, felt more alert and refreshed the next morning. This is especially relevant for older adults, who often struggle not just with falling asleep, but with waking up still feeling tired. But the benefits of a warm gelatin drink go beyond just sleep. Gelatin is also rich in collagen, which supports joint health, skin elasticity, and tissue repair during rest. That makes it an excellent option for seniors dealing with nighttime aches, stiffness, or recovery from daily strain. To prepare it, simply stir 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin powder into about 120 milliliters of warm, not boiling water. Mix thoroughly until fully dissolved. For added flavor and comfort, you can include a small pinch of cinnamon or a drop of natural vanilla extract, but avoid sugar or honey. Drink it about 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime and do so slowly. This gives your body time to absorb the glycine and begin relaxing before you lie down. Unlike water, which can cool you down and trigger your bladder, this warm, protein-rich drink hydrates cells, supports recovery, and won't disrupt sleep. Gelatin isn't just for hair or nails. It may also improve sleep quality. If teas, milks, or juices haven't helped, and you're still waking up sore or foggy, try this simple drink for 3 nights. You might sleep deeper, wake with less pain, and feel truly restored. A quiet remedy with real results.